Hi, welcome to my channel. And today's video, I'm going to tell you things you are supposed to know before you join the ALX Software Engineering Program. Now, there are things you need to know before you join this ALX Software Engineering Program. And if you don't know these things, and if you don't do them, there is possibility that you are not going to go beyond the first month. Yes, I'm telling you the full truth. So, what are those things? If you are a total beginner, but one thing you should do after you receive your acceptance letter is to go into learning the basics of programming. Yes, go into learning the basics of programming. Now, there is possibility that you may not even if you learn those things, you may not even go beyond the first month. Now, I'm not saying this to scare you away from the program, but as you may have seen maybe from other reviews already, this program is for tough-skinned people. Yes, it is for tough-skinned people. It is not for people who are just playing around or people who want to just do easy things. Just as how the convener say, it is for us to do hard things. Yes, so go into learning a programming language like Python or C programming. By learning these things, you get yourself prepared so that you are not a total novice. It has been said that you don't need any experience to get started with the ALX program, but I tell you the truth, you are not going to make any significant progress, or you are not going to score well if you don't know about programming. Personally, I know zero thing about programming, and if you check the video I made previously, you got what I did before I get started. The next thing you need to know before you join the ALX program is that you need a laptop. If you have a good phone, it can take you beyond the first month, but you can't continue with smartphone or whatever phone it is that you are using. You need a laptop to be able to practice the things you are learning. Very, very important. You need it no matter how small it may be. The next thing you also need to know is that budget more than 70 hours per week. Yes, you hear me right. If you are a total beginner, if you don't have any idea of software programming before, you need to budget more than 70 hours per week. During the program, you are told to budget 70 hours per week. Now, for those who are total beginner, you have to be going round the clock. The next thing you need to know is that if you are a business owner, if you own your own business, there is possibility that you will not be able to go beyond the first 2 weeks, because as an entrepreneur you have a lot in your hand, and even the time on your hand is not even enough, talk more of you getting into a full-time program that require a minimum of 70 hours per week or 10 hours per day. Now, get the calculation right now. If you spend 10 hours in a day doing the software engineering program, how many other hours do you have for you to cater for your own business? This will be very, very challenging for you if you have a business that you are running. But of course, there is alternative. There are ways you can go around it, and the first way you can go around it, if you have two businesses that you are running, you can just choose one that have a very flexible time. If you know that software engineering is somewhere you are transitioning into, but if you are just learning software engineering just because the world is going tech and you want to have an idea of technology or coding or software programming, I recommend you find other resources that will give you flexibility of time and do it. Of course, the ALX program have a very good potential to land you high income job and then give you some level of credibility, but of course it is not for everyone, and you can't be running two other businesses and be running it. Next thing you need to know before you get into the ALS program is to have the zeal to network across Africa or many other countries. Now, whether you are trying to get into business or you are trying to get a job, you need network, and the ALS program provides you a great deal of people across globe who are doing hard things. Yes, who are doing meaningful things, not just people who want to live, eat, and then maybe go to heaven. No, these are guys who wants to change the world. They want to change things. They want to change things technologically. So it gives you the opportunity to network with this kind of people. And of course, just as I told you, many of them are going to drop out maybe after a few days, or maybe some of them themselves they are going to be evicted from the program. But one thing that is certain is that for someone who have the zeal to take that program for at least a month, have the inner conviction or the ambition to do something great, just be ready to network beyond the ALS into something greater. Someone once said that with the network he has acquired from the ALS program, he can go to any African country and never get stranded. He has a lot of connection from that ALS program. The next thing you need to know is that ambition or motivation will get you started, but discipline is what is going to make you end it. Yes, motivation will get you started, but it cannot sustain you, because the ALS program is just hard as it is. Of course, I will make another video of my experience and what are my plans as I move forward into the ALS program. But for now, these are things that you need to know if you are joining the ALS free software engineering program. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel because it helps me spread this message further and faster. Don't forget to comment below if you have any question, and like this video so that YouTube can recommend it to more people who want to know about the ALS program. Of course, for now, you know it is free, so let's get as many people as we can to sign up for this program, and let us do something good for Africa, our motherland.